This is a national treasure-level chef of humanity. Although his small shop looks shabby, it is never short of customers. In a short period of time, it has become bustling with noise. Even if one can't taste the food, just smelling the fragrance is an extremely blissful thing. Toriko was so tempted that he drooled a lot. But Granny Tsunai told them not to be in a hurry, as the following dish was going to be her specialty. The two of them were very excited after hearing this. Granny Tsunai slowly opened the lid, and the two were shocked because there was nothing inside. When they looked carefully, they noticed something strange. Although there was nothing in the pot, there was always steam rising from it. Just taking a sniff made them feel as if they had already tasted countless kinds of ingredients. Granny Tsunai explained to the two that this soup was called the Century Thick Soup. It was made by boiling tens of thousands of rare ingredients from this century for 30 years and constantly skimming off the foam on the surface. Because it had been boiled for long enough, all the essence finally remained in the pot, which was why it was transparent. She served each of them a bowl. Toriko took a sip and felt that his whole body became refreshed. Toriko turned his head and looked at Komatsu, only to find that Komatsu was motionless. He had been completely attracted by the delicious food and was immersed in it. He named some of the ingredients that Granny Tsunai used, which shocked Granny Tsunai greatly. This was the first time someone had commented on her cooking since she opened the shop. She was in a very good mood today, so she planned to take the two of them to visit her kitchen. There were all kinds of rare delicacies from land and sea inside. They never expected that the most crucial base of such a delicious soup was made from the bathing water of monkeys. The group continued to move forward and soon came to a huge pot. This was the place where Granny Tsunai boiled the Century Thick Soup. This pot contains all the delicacies since this century. All of them are rare ingredients. Granny Tsunai told them that the Century Thick Soup here was only a semi-finished product. The real Four Seasons thick soup was naturally formed. This place was an extremely cold continent where food could be preserved for thousands of years without rotting, because the temperature of the extremely cold continent remained at -80 degrees Celsius all year round, and it could even reach an astonishing -120 degrees Celsius at the center of the continent. Almost no gourmet hunter could leave here alive. However, reaching there was the dream of every gourmet hunter, because once every 100 years, the glacier would melt. At that time, the tens of thousands of ingredients that the primitive people had stored in the refrigerator would thaw and release their juices, and this was the real Century Thick Soup. Just one drop of this soup was worth tens of billions. Once drunk, it could make the gourmet cells throughout the body evolve and obtain infinite power.